What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty. We are officially 25 days away from early access of MLB The Show 22, and the game cannot get here soon enough. I have so many different video ideas planned for MLB The Show 22. We are going to be dropping 50 videos, I promise, week 1 of MLB The Show 22. I have so many different video ideas already planned for MLB The Show 22, but we are going to be prepping for MLB The Show 22 in today's video, where we talk about what to do day 1 of Diamond Dynasty in MLB The Show 22, and I will be updating this video obviously when MLB The Show 22 does officially drop, so make sure to stay tuned for that video if you're watching this video when MLB The Show 22 has officially come out, because I will be using MLB The Show 21 as a reference in this video because we don't have all the new content for MLB The Show 22, but we're going to be taking a look at all the programs, moments, collections that you should be doing in MLB The Show 22 day 1. If you're excited for the video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
So we are on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty now, not on MLB The Show 22, because we still have 25 days until that game does drop. But today we are going to be taking a look at every different aspect of Diamond Dynasty and what you should be doing first as soon as MLB The Show 22 comes out. There's so many different things you can do in Diamond Dynasty as soon as you load up the game, and I will be doing an updated version of this video when 22 actually does release. So we have all the updated 22 content, but I want to give you guys a heads up, that way you guys know going into the game 25 days before you have a heads up of what to do as soon as you log on. Now, I'm not going to be going in depth on every single aspect because this video would just be too long, but we have a ton of things to go over. We have ranked seasons, battle royale, first inning program, team affinity season 1, daily moments, tops now moments, so many different things to talk about, and they're all going to be their own video going into MLB The Show 22. I will make an in-depth video on all those aspects if you guys want it in the comments down below, so let me know. Today we're going to be generally going over every single one of those aspects and just talking about which ones could probably benefit you the most from doing them day 1. So the first thing you're going to do when you log on to Diamond Dynasty, obviously you're going to make your team, you're going to go through the tutorial, and then you're going to be brought up to the home screen here, and there's a lot of different things that you can do as soon as you get to the home screen here. You have home tab, the play tab, the collect tab, and the shop tab. To start off, if you get some of the pre-order bonuses, you get the digital deluxe edition, the MVP edition, or even if you got the standard edition of MLB The Show 22, you're going to be getting some pre-order packs. So I know a lot of people are going to be doing it, including myself. The first thing I'm going to be doing as soon as I load up MLB The Show 22 is I'm going to open all the packs they gave me for free. I'm getting the digital deluxe edition, so I'm going to get a free diamond choice pack, a free cover athlete diamond choice pack, 20 of the show packs, some stubs as well. I'll probably doing a bigger pack opening video for you guys when the game drops too. So there's going to be a ton of packs coming on the channel so as that happens, but I'm going to open all these packs up, that way I can start my team. So however many packs you wind up getting, however many you wind up opening, that's probably going to be the first thing you're going to do on Diamond Dynasty as soon as you start up MLB The Show 22. But then after that, we're actually going to go into the details of Diamond Dynasty, all the different categories, the programs, the collections that we can actually talk about here. So we're going to go to the play tab, and I think the easiest thing you can do as soon as you load up the game, especially if you're no money spent, because this is completely free and very easy to do. Every single day you want to do your daily moments. It's one moment every single day. You're going to see the daily moments program. Now, because I'm on MLB The Show 21 and not 22, you see it's called the Forever Daily Moments program. When you're loading up MLB The Show 22, it's going to be that specific month that you're in. So it's going to start off with the April Daily Moments program. It's going to have 1 all the way up to 30 to fill out the program, because there's 30 days in April, so there's 30 total moments that you can do for the April Daily Moments program, and there's going to be different rewards depending on how many daily moments you actually complete in the month of April, May, June, and so on. So this is very easy to do, simple moments. There's 1 a day, and then by the time you get to the end, there's always a card at the end. For one of the months, it was Reggie Jackson, there was a Gary Sheffield card, a Zach Britton, depending on months. These are all previous rewards in MLB The Show 21, so it's definitely worth doing. And not only that, you'll get some packs. You can get a 10-pack bundle, a 5-pack bundle. Sometimes they get out some headliner packs, they get out the standard packs as well. So it's definitely worth doing, especially if you're no money spent, because you're going to get a free diamond card when you complete each month's daily moment program, and then you're also going to get some packs as well, which is always nice to start off your team. So daily moments, those are very, very simple. Now the next thing we're going to talk about are actual moments, and more specifically tops now moments. Now tops now moments, we actually don't know what's going to be happening with this because the season season is in Lockout in real life, and normally the Tops Now moments are all coming from the real MLB season. They group the Tops Now moments into about 8 to 10 moments from a week where a player had a great game. Like we have Giancarlo Stanton at the end of the season. He had a 3 home run game, so you have to recreate that. And if you finish all the Tops Now moments for that specific week, you get free diamond cards in a free Tops Now pack. You see it for September 20th to September 26th, for example. You get free diamond cards just from doing these Tops Now moments. They're very simple, don't take too long, and they're not on a very high difficulty. But like I said, because of the lockout, we don't know what's going to happen with the Tops Now moments because there's not going to be any real MLB games for the beginning of the season. So what are they going to do with Tops Now moments? Are they going to do like throwback Tops Now moments, which I think would be really, really cool, and then have a throwback player of the month card? I'll talk about the player of the month program in a different video. Don't want to go into depth into that one because that's not going to be day one. That has to be over at least 1 month of the season. I would really like the throwback Tops Now moment cards. I think that'd be really cool, especially if we're not going to get real baseball to start off the year because of the lockout. So I hope they implement that into MLB The Show 22, but we will have to see. So after you do your daily moments program for the day, after you do your Tops Now moments, as long as we have them in MLB The Show 22, and after we open some packs, the next thing we're going to take a look at in the play tab is going to be the programs. And the programs, we have a few different things. We have the 11th inning program right now, but when MLB The Show 22 comes out, that's going to be the first inning program, which we'll talk about. I'm going to go to an old YouTube video of mine where I talked about the third inning program because I didn't do content at the beginning of the year last year, so I don't have a video on the first 2 inning programs, but I'll make it work with the third inning program and I'll break it down for you guys when we get to that. We also have Team Affinity, player programs, and monthly awards. I told you guys don't worry about monthly awards. That's going to have to wait at least 1 full month going into the MLB season, whether or not they do throwback cards or not, or we get a real MLB season with a real player of the month card in the 2022 season. That's going to have to wait. That's not going to be day one, so don't worry about that. So that gives us the first inning program, Team Affinity, and the player program. So we'll talk about the player programs because at the beginning of the year, they're not going to be anything crazy. So player programs are very, very simple. Like I showed you guys for the daily moments, you have a track here that starts at 1 point, and for Mickey Mantle for this player program is going to end all the way at 42 points. Again, I didn't start making content until about the third inning program, so some of these at the beginning of the year haven't been completed by myself, but next year I'll be doing all these to start off the year, so just remember that. But we have Mickey Mantle from 1 point all the way to 42 points. I'm not going to go in depth into this. Like I said, I'll make a full video on all these type of things, but what you have to do essentially is get 42 points worth of missions, worth of moments, worth of collections, and exchanges. Whichever way you see fit, whichever way you think could be the fastest way to complete this, that's the way you want to go about it. And I will be making a full video on all the new player programs when they come out, when MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty does drop. So don't worry about that. I'll be breaking down the fastest way to do it when the game does fully release. But because this was the beginning of MLB The Show 21, we're not going to be going super in depth into that. But these player programs are a nice way to get some free diamond and free gold cards to begin the year. So we had a Houston Street, an Eric Davis, a Mickey Mantle, a Jason Giambi, and a Matt Kemp all in the first inning program. They're very quick to do, and they're completely free to do as well. And the majority of these cards were free diamonds added to your lineup. MLB The Show does a great job of doing no money spent, and you don't have to spend a single dollar and get the best team in the game. And we will be doing a full no money spent series here on the channel when MLB The Show 22 does come out. So monthly awards, don't worry about that. Player programs, we talked about already. Daily moments, we talked about already. First inning, second inning, third inning, I will talk about that in just a second. But now let's go to maybe the most important thing to do on day one, and that is the Team Affinity program. The Team Affinity program, season 1 especially, is a great way to start off your team and get a ton of free diamonds, free packs, and all that good stuff. Now, Team Affinity is super important because there's 6 different divisions in the MLB, so there's 6 different divisions in Team Affinity season 1, and there is 1 player per team. That is a fixed overall amount for Team Affinity season 1. They're all, for the most part, going to be 88 overalls, and you want to get to this player choice pack. In MLB The Show 21, they did the 42 series for Jackie Robinson, his 99 overall collection to begin the year, so every team had an 88 overall card. So there was 30 88 overall cards you can get completely free in the Team Affinity program, and they were really, really good, especially day one or right at the beginning of the year. These cards were great, and they really weren't that difficult to get. But not only that, while you're doing Team Affinity, you're not only going to get those 88 overall cards, but you're also going to get these Team Affinity packs. And these Team Affinity packs are essentially the base standard pack that I showed you guys in the store earlier when we talked about opening packs, and those are going to be the regular, the show packs. They're just called Team Affinity packs in this aspect. But by the time you complete Team Affinity, you are going to get a ridiculous amount of these Team Affinity packs, and these are great for pulling live series diamonds. Guys like Mike Trout, Jacob deGrom, Garrett Cole, Ronald Acuna Jr., Shohei Ohtani, guys you can sell on the market. You want to be able to get these packs so you can sell these cards as quickly as possible, and you want to make as many stubs as you possibly can by getting these packs and selling these cards on the market, because if you're pulling a Mike Trout, he's going to be going for about 500,000 stubs day one, so that is going to be an insane pull. Any diamond pulls we will take for a free pack that you get on the way to getting free 88 overalls. There's really no complaints when it comes to the Team Affinity program. Now I'm gonna have to do a full video on Team Affinity because this is definitely the biggest thing going into every single Diamond Dynasty year. There's 30 new cards to go over, which cards are the best to pick, what's the quickest way to get Team Affinity done. I'm gonna be going over all that stuff in a video specifically for Team Affinity, but you're gonna see, like I showed you guys for the player programs, Team Affinity also has missions, moments, a conquest, we'll talk about conquest in a second, a March to October, collections and exchanges. The quickest way to do it from MLB The Show 21 was definitely the exchanges to get yourself started. Then it was definitely to go ahead and do the showdown for Team Affinity, which gave you a lot of Team Affinity points, but we'll wait for that when we get into the full Team Affinity video. But this is super essential for getting yourself free 88 overall cards, free the show packs, and ballin' as a habit packs as well, which contain one guaranteed gold card, which is really good, and then you have a high chance at pulling a diamond. So Team Affinity is definitely the best program to do if you're no money spent, or even if you do spend money on the game on getting free packs, getting 88 overall cards. There is no reason you should not do Team Affinity day one. So this is a video that I did on the third inning program back in MLB The Show 21 early on in the year, and the inning program is another great way, kind of like the Team Affinity program, to earn yourself some free packs. And there's also 3 bosses at the end of the inning program that you get at 350,000 XP. In the third inning program, we had Dennis Eckersley, Troy Gloss, and Grady Sizemore, and all those cards were 97 plus, and you can earn those cards completely free just by completing some challenges, some missions, some moments, very similar to Team Affinity, getting to that XP point, and then you get one of these cards completely free. Like you see on the screen though, there's a ton of different rewards you get from doing the inning program. You get some packs, you get ball player items, you get headliner packs, you get nameplates, and as you get further on into the program, as I'm going to skip ahead in my former video here, just give me a second. Let's see, where can we get? Here is the third inning boss pack at 350,000 XP. More headliner packs, some ballin' as a habit packs. As you get to the end of the program, you're going to get some bundle packs. We had 10 standard at level 28, 440,000 XP. There is no reason why you shouldn't be trying to complete every single inning program for MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty. And starting it off with the first inning program, I will be making a video on how to get XP as quickly as possible in the inning program, so make sure to take a look at that video. But you get a free boss pack, you get free ballin' as a habits, free bundle packs, free XP, free stubs. There's no reason not to do it. So now that we talked about all the programs, the next thing I want to talk about is in the single player modes tab, and that is going to be Conquest. Play versus CPU, definitely don't recommend that because you can play the computer in different game modes and actually earn yourself rewards. Play versus CPU, it's just a straight up you versus the computer game, doesn't give you any great rewards. Moments we already talked about, and then showdown I'm not going to talk about in this video because I don't know what they're going to change going into MLB The Show 22, but when the full game does drop, we will talk about showdown. But Conquest is great, especially for those of you who like to play offline games, you like to play the computer, or if you're a new player and you don't want to jump online right away because you're not used to the game, you want to get some reps against the computer, this is a great way to do it while earning some great rewards as well. So I don't have any of the first inning conquests that they did give us to begin the year for Diamond Dynasty, but Conquest is a very easy concept. You're going to see there are 2 strongholds on the map on this Conquest, the Angel Stronghold and the Texas Rangers. The objective of Conquest is to cover the map in your territory. You want to conquer the Angels and the Rangers strongholds here, and then you want to cover the entire map with your territory, because what that's going to do, you have goals along the way, and not only that, when you're completing these goals and you move on to different spaces, they can have hidden rewards like players, they can have packs, they can have stubs. There's a bunch of different things you could find in the hidden rewards when you're doing Conquest, so that's a great thing to do while you're actually going along the map. You don't know what you're going to get, but we'll see in the hidden rewards when the game does drop. I'm sure somebody on YouTube will make a video on that as well, but the main objective is doing these goals, and as you're going along the way and completing these goals, you are also going to earn stubs, you're going to earn XP for the first inning program, and you're also going to earn yourself some packs. So this is a great way once again to earn some reps against the computer, get yourself some hidden rewards, get some packs, and get your team even better on day one. So far we talked about the programs and the single player modes. The next thing up is the online modes, and to be honest with you all, if you're looking to grind and make your team the best possible team you can day one, I honestly wouldn't go into ranked seasons or battle royale unless you've been playing this game for a long time and you really just want to play online, you don't want to play the computer. I'm probably only going to touch ranked seasons or battle royale to start off the beginning of the year. That way I can get gameplay debuts for all the new diamond cards and Diamond Dynasty out to you guys. But if I was just grinding and looking to make my team the best possible team it could be, I'm going to be playing Conquest. I'm going to be grinding Team Affinity, get those free 88 overall cards, and get packs for those live series diamonds. I can sell on the market because ranked seasons, you really don't earn a ton of great rewards, especially at the beginning of the year. And battle royale, you can get a lot of great rewards, but the only way to do that is, as you see on the screen right now, you have to win a lot of games. It's a 2 2-game elimination. And at the beginning of the year, if you get that 90 plus live series card, that's going to get you a lot of stubs, but you have to go 12-0 or 12-1 in Battle Royale, which is extremely difficult. And if you are able to go 12-0, you'll also get a flawless pack with that 90 plus player and an 85 to 89 diamond live series player. So that would earn you a lot of stubs. But if you can't do that, if you're only going to win 3 or 4 games and then you're going to lose out, I don't recommend playing Battle Royale. Don't think it's worth it in terms of doing this for day one to make your team the best possible team you can do. But again, whatever you want to do, if you want to hop online, that's completely up to you. So that's the play tab for you. After we talk about the play tab, we have my inventory, collections, and exchanges. Exchanges are really good if you have some free silver cards or you have some low silver cards you want to throw into an exchange set to get some gold players. Maybe they could sell a little bit more on the market than the silver players. Maybe that's good to go to. Don't really care about that too much. Don't really have to go out of your way to do the exchanges in Diamond Dynasty. But if you want to make a couple extra stubs, you want to grind some silver cards into gold, you can definitely do that. My inventory is going to be very self-explanatory. It's just going to show you which MLB players you've collected so far, equipment you may have gotten, sponsorships, stadiums, packs, unlockables, all that stuff. It's just going to show you in your inventory. There's no rewards to be earned in your My Inventory tab. But collections is super important, and the most important collection day one is going to be the Live Series collection. This is where we got Chipper Jones for the MLB Live Series collection last year. We had David Ortiz for the AL Live Series collection, and we had the NL Live Series collection in Alfonso Soriano. And you definitely want to start making your way into doing this collection. If you are going to be opening a lot of packs and you are pulling those high Live Series diamonds, you have the option. You could sell a Mike Trout on the marketplace for 500,000 stubs. If you're just looking to build your stub count, you can definitely do that. But if you want to go ahead and save that Mike Trout so you can put him into the Angels collection and wind up getting the MLB Live Series collection, the NL and the AL Live Series collection, make it that much easier, you can do that as well. So the option's really up to you. I'm going to go ahead and save that Mike Trout and put them into my collection. That way I can get the MLB Live Series collection as quickly as possible. So just keep that in mind when you're opening packs, if you want to sell the cards or if you want to keep them for the Live Series collection. But that's definitely the big collection going into Diamond Dynasty for MLB The Show 22. We don't know which players are going to be in the big Live Series collection, but I'm very curious to see what's going to be. And then every team also has their own individual Live Series collection player for collecting that specific team. The Orioles had Jim Palmer last year. The Red Sox had Lefty Grove. The Yankees had Jorge Posada. And depending on the difficulty of that team, the better the reward for that specific team is going to be. Like the Yankees was a 90 overall Jorge Posada, and the Orioles was an 83 overall Jim Palmer. So keep that in mind as well. Some teams are going to be more difficult than others, but like I said, that's definitely the best cards you are going to be able to get day one of MLB The Show 22 are those 399 overall cards from the NL AL Live Series collection, and obviously the MLB Live Series collection. Very curious to see who they're going to use as the 99 this year. The final thing we're going to talk about in this video for day one of MLB The Show 22 is going to be take a look at the market in MLB The Show 22 on day one. Now this really comes into play if you're going to be getting the game on April 1st, because on April 1st, the first day when early access is going on, the prices for these Live Series cards are always at their low before the full game comes out on April 5th. Mike Trout's going to cost about 250,000 to 300,000 stubs on day one on April 1st, whereas when the full game does come out for the next few weeks or even the next few months, he's probably going to be 400,000 to 500,000 stubs on the market. Those cards always go up because people don't have the amount of stubs to buy those cards outright on April 1st. But by the time a few days pass, people are starting to get their stub count up, so those cards go up to about 500,000 or more stubs for Mike Trout. So if you actually have a lot of stubs on day one, it might be worth it to actually invest into some of these higher end Live Series cards, save a few of them, and then when the full game does come out, you could sell them on the marketplace and make yourself a quick profit. So that's definitely a great market tool you could take a look at day one on Diamond Dynasty. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. What to do in Diamond Dynasty day one of MLB The Show 22. Like I said, I will be doing an in-depth video on all the different aspects we talked about in this video leading up to MLB The Show 22, and I will be updating this video when MLB The Show 22 has officially come out. If you're watching this video when the game has officially dropped, make sure to check out the channel, subscribe, and look for the new updated video for what to do day one in MLB The Show 22. But if you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. I would greatly appreciate it. But that's gonna do it for me today, everyone. See you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.